It can surprise you sometimes. Okay. We need to get the phone number off of this. I think it's 3750. So it seems gunheads were how Walter views men as primitive and greedy. They will steal golf clubs from your inventory to show dominance. Nice. Okay, so it is 3750. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Put it in. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one thing that's interesting about this one is a lot of the stuff is related to Walter, not to Henry. 750. So it's one of those where
the number you are trying to reach is no longer in service. The new number is 555-4890.
there we go. 4890 is the door code. But we need to grab some health and some ammo because if I remember correctly, what's through this door is going to be not fun. So, I'm gonna put. Should go to sleep now, but I don't want to. I mean, sleep is always helpful. I do recommend getting sleep. Alright, I'm gonna take a med kit with us. Should be good enough, but we're gonna take that much ammo. That should be good. Alright. So, we got no haunts. We saved 4890, I think is what the code was. So let's hop on in. Enter the hole. Okay. 4890. 4890. New door code. If you remember last time we called that number, there was like a on the phone, so. Okay, can't go this way. Sorry. Okay. Now for the fun part. Hi. You get to play whack-a-mole with the... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I believe if you... Okay. I believe if you knock them all the way down the stairway, they just die. But I might be mistaken. Also, if you're lucky, you can get them stuck under the stairs. You take a short breather there for Eileen. Why you mess with Eileen? That bug is like, I got this. I know the secret sauce. Alright, almost there.
Don't go too far ahead.
Okay, let me walk into this wall. Come on, Eileen. You could do it, I believe in you. Yeah, see, they do. They just die if you knock them off there. Portable med kit. Good. Can't leave. Come on, Eileen. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Ugh, put in extra work, yeah. Alright, I think it's cutscene time. At least it should be. Welcome, everyone, to one of 2 boss fights in the entire game. This is called the One Truth. Now, the reason why they're called that is because one of them is the real one, and one of them is the one we have to kill. So we have to figure out which one's real. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, you're hoping it's one of the ones close to the door. Not that one. Not that one. Ow. There it is. So you saw how all of them, like, basically shook when we shot that guy? This one right here. That is how you know which one is the one truth. Goodbye, One Truth. That was not a great spawn for One Truth. Again, it can be any of them in the room. You're hoping it's the one of the 4 that are closest to the door. That way you can get them almost instantly. There is a way, I'm not sure how to do it, but there is a way to line up your shot so you can actually hit all of the ones on one side. So you aim down and it goes dee 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 and hits all 4. So if you find the one that's the One Truth on a wall, you could just keep shooting and hitting all of them. So easy with a gun. I always do pipe and it takes 10 minutes. Fair. Yeah, well, that's what I save the bullets up for. It's because One Truth can be a bit of a pain. But again, we're playing on easy. That fight takes a lot longer, especially if you get, again, bad spawns of the One Truth. So I think finally... Let's see.
This is just horrible.
Yes, yes it is. Let's go ahead and reload that. Equip that. You're coming up on the end of the game here. I think you got once and it spawns in it. Oh, I don't know about that. I've definitely never played it on hard. I know I played it on normal. Okay, so she is limping differently. You see that? That means she's taken more damage. Which is unfortunate, but it's probably because the boss slapped her. I'm trying. I'm walking here, like, not even running. Hello there. So this scene right here, you don't see this scene again, but you'll see a baby that's in a room by itself. That's a reference to Walter being abandoned by his parents. Okay, hold on, we gotta grab the memo first. Diary on the ground. I had that weird dream today. The one with the man with the long hair and a coat. He was crying and looking for his mother again. I saw that man in the coat 10 years ago at this apartment. He was going up the stairs carrying a heavy tool, an old-looking bowl, and a bag that was dripping blood. I never saw him again after that, but a few days later, the neighbors complained that they heard strange noises coming from the supposedly empty room 302. So I took a look around 302 and found signs that someone had been in there, but nothing odd other than that. But that's when it all started. I still hear strange noises coming from the window of room 302. Sunderland. And that's the superintendent, who I believe is James's dad. I think that's what's established. So the protagonist from Silent Hill 2, I believe the superintendent is his dad. You might notice there's a bunch of candles here. Okay, old picture book and a red book here. There was once a baby and a mother who were connected by magical cord. But one day the cord was cut and the mother went to sleep. The baby was left all alone. But the baby made lots of friends at Wish House and everyone was very nice to him. The baby was happy. His friends told him how to wake up his mother, so the baby went right away to go and wake her up. But mother wouldn't wake up. No matter how he tried, she wouldn't wake up. Because the one that he was trying to wake up was actually the devil. The baby had been deceived. Poor baby. The baby cried and cried and cried when he thought of the mother and remembered the feeling of being connected to her through the magical cord. Just then, a ray of light came down from the sky. A light was very warm and made the baby feel good. When the baby looked into his hand, he saw the magical cord was lying there. With the cord clutched in his hand, the baby went happily to sleep. Crimson Tome. She who is called the Holy Mother, be not holy one whit. The descent of the Holy Mother is not but the descent of the devil. Those who've been called the 21 Sacraments be not sacramental one whit. The 21 Sacrament be not but the 21 heresies. To give birth to the realm of wickedness within the blessed realm of our Lord be blasphemy and the work of the devil. If thou would stop the descendant of the devil, you must bury part of the conjurer's mother flesh within the conjurer's true body. So if you haven't figured that out, that means we have to get something up from Walter's mother and put it in Walter's true body. Thou must also pierce the conjurer flesh with 8 spears of void, darkness, gloom, despair, temptation, source, watchfulness, and chaos. And do so, and the conjurer's unholy flesh will become that which once it was by the grace of our Lord. Okay. It's the bedroom. These are, I believe, the last notes of our friend. What's with this room? It's covered in blood and rust. This is my room, but what the hell has happened to it? This room, is it really my room? It's in terrible shape. The air is so heavy. My head hurts. Creepy. It looks like a face. What the hell am I writing? Joseph. So if you remember, we started the game having a very similar vision. I can't break down the wall. What wall? When the bell rings, Eileen equals mother's body blood. Uh-oh. That's not good. The Crimson Tome. Bury part of the conjurer's mother flesh within the true body of the conjurer. Part of the flesh, Super's room. So if you remember from our reading of the Superintendent's Journal, which actually we can just reread. Let's see if we can find it. Superintendent, man with a coat. Is it the scrap? Maybe it's the other scrap. I gotta find it and bring it back. Let me think. The last place I saw it was... Okay, that's not it. Okay. I don't remember what note it is. I was gonna look it up. But basically, there's a note that the superintendent writes that he has a box that still has an umbilical cord in his office. The gate to hell. Why must I destroy this wall? Well, that didn't work. I think we're going to need something a little bit heftier. Now, what's interesting here is there's nowhere for Eileen to go once we leave this room. So... Okay. Do we have a candle on us? We do not. Just seeing if there was a haunt. Okay. Don't hear a haunt. Let's put the one bullet away. That gives us 2 full clips. We're going to put the medkit away and grab a drink. We got 9 drinks, so we can chug our way through these. So now we need to save. And again, we're coming up to the... Did you see what it said as the save? Return from room 302 of the past. Also, you might notice this is the wall that looks different in the 302 that we have before. Let's go ahead and grab this note. 1. 10 hearts. 10 hearts. 10 hearts, Steve Garl. 10 heart, 10 heart, Billy Locane, Miriam Locane. 10 hearts, 10 hearts. Assumption, which we know that's when Walter offed himself. Void, darkness, gloom, despair, Joseph Schreiber, which now that gives us, we know what happens with Joseph. Temptation, Cynthia, Source, Jasper, Watchfulness, Andrew, Chaos, Richard, Mother, Eileen, Wisdom, Henry, Townsend. August 7th. So, if you had not figured it out, we are to become the 21st sacrament or victim in order to summon what was supposed to be the mother, but according to the Crimson Tome is actually the devil. So, there you go. This game does a good job of explaining what's going on as long as you like grab the notes and read them. I know people are kind of here and there on like note-based games. Older games tend to lean on them more often than not. What's this say? Thing. All right, out we go. This is the way we came in, you might say. Actually, no. That's... thought we were... Oh, there it is. There's the blood spot on the ground. I was like, wait a second. I know there's a trigger here. Why, hello there.
It's him.
It's him.
Done well to make it this far. Let me tell you something about him, Walter Sullivan. When he was a little boy, he began to believe that my apartment was actually his birth mother. He decided to free her from the stains and corruption of this world. At the orphanage, he learned of the 21 sacraments, the only way to purify her. He then performed the ceremony of the Holy Assumption and created this twisted world. Now, he's become nothing more than an inhuman killing machine. Well, he's dead now, but he's still trying to complete the 21 sacraments. His boyhood desire to return to the bosom of his birth has divided him. Now his child self has manifested itself in this world. And soon he's planning to finish his work, the 21 sacraments. Number 20. The Mother Reborn.
In case you missed the note
Galvin.
at the door, which you can't miss, and I'll show you why.
Number 21.
Well, I mean, you can, but
The Receiver of Wisdom. Henry Townsend.
Henry Townsend.
Even now, it may not
Too
be
late.
Follow the Crimson Tome.
Stop him.
Stop. If not, wherever you run, he will catch you. Find him.
His true location.
True location. It must be nearby. You must kill him.
So, what's funny
You must kill him.
is this guy when
Kill.
when I hear his voice, I hear the if anybody knows about, there's a game called D, just the letter D. There's a guy, the antagonist of that game. There's a guy.
The Crimson Tome.
There's a guy that shows up. The antagonist of the game shows up, who goes Laura, Laura, and he like speaks through it. This guy sounds exactly like him. Oh yeah, the song's really good. I'm trying to actually avoid copyright infringement, which is why I'm talking right now. Because some of these songs do trigger YouTube's flags for like, hey, that's a copyrighted song. Yeah, he sounds a lot like him. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same actor. I have not looked it up, but yeah, there is a thing. Basically, what he wants us to do is find the real body, do what it says in the journal, which is the flesh thing. Also, the new thing that we see is the pickaxe. Take the pickaxe of hope. Can't use this here. Now, if you read, it says the gate to hell. Why must I destroy this wall? And you'll see we can't use this here. So now you might understand why this is here. But yeah, there's a game called D. It came out on PC, Sega Saturn. I can't remember what the other one is. It came out on a few systems. But yeah, the interesting thing about that game too is you have 2 hours to beat that game. Always. If you do not get through the game in 2 hours, you automatically lose and have to start over, which makes that game kind of frustrating. It also has QuickTime events, which you can assume on the Sega Saturn is kind of a nightmare. But it's a really good puzzle game. It's a really good puzzle game that puts you on a time limit that it doesn't tell you about. What is that? What happens if we do this? There's a hole in our wall. You think the Steam port is broken, unfortunately? Huh. But yeah, I won't spoil what the ending of that game is, but the antagonist of that game shows up in random rooms as like this floating head, and he's like, Laura, Laura. He sounds a lot like the guy that's hanging from that roof. So I like pointing that out. Oop. Roll out. By the way, the fact that he could not smell this the whole time, it's kind of weird. But guess what we found? That is one Walter Sullivan. 11 out of 21. Wish they made a statue of this. Yeah. It's Robert Belgrave, which is the voice actor for Alucard and Symphony of the Night. Really? That's kind of insane. Yeah, this would, like, honestly, I would buy that statue. I'm not lying. Leave that in, like, yeah, I would definitely buy the statue. That is so metal, dude. Like these like glued on wings and stuff. I get it because it's like got religious iconography. They probably have to be careful of that. But like, yeah, that is a really cool sight. Anyways, hey Walter, how are you doing? Walter? His body, it's tangled up some kind of pipe. Investigate. There's something in his coat. Should I look at the coat? Yes. Keys of Liberation. Extremely evil-looking keys held by the corpse of Walter. I don't know how a key looks evil, but it is evil. Also, they missed the chance to do a jump scare right there. Like, after you get the keys, he just goes, Bah! That'd be hilarious, but unfortunately we don't get that. Or a nice poster or something. Yeah. Yeah, I think they could really... That's why I'm so hopeful for the remake of 2 to do well, because, like, honestly, I think, like, this game, like, done with a remake, with, like, better AI on Eileen, or, like, some adjustments and stuff, like, you could actually make this a really good experience. But I feel like you just have to add to it, which people probably would not be a fan of. Okay. There's a... What's the haunt? I was trying to go to the save. It's haunting me. Also, why is this... Where's that off? Is it on the roof? What is haunting me right now? Anyways, let's deal with whatever this haunt is. I'm gonna look it up. What is this haunt? Refrigerator, kitchen faucet, wandering shoes, peephole, telephone. No, we didn't get telephone. Walter's portrait. We don't have item chest wall because I didn't pick up that. Wall cracks. We don't have that one. Wall. Oh! There's a wall clock that's supposed to have... No, it's not the wall clock. Not the TV. Cushion chair. It's not the cushion chair. It's not the windows. I don't know what the... I really don't know what this this haunt is. It's like at the save point. I like pointing them out. Merging ghosts, no. Refrigerator. Yeah, I'm not sure what this one is.